Try!
Modern rugby is the era of dynamic all-rounders. From physical strength, skill, agility, game plan, all the way to speed. Only one game delivers a combination of all of these and much more. Now, when it comes to tackles in the game of rugby, you need to be very strong, stable, and relatively fast to stop an opponent on the run to try place a try. Some opponents, however, are as powerful as trucks, and it takes not one, not two, but up to 3 men to take them down. And in most of the time, these beasts go down on the try line anyway. In today's video, we are going to look at the players who are hardest to tackle. Sure, the man that comes to mind is Joshua Tuisova, but we are only going to look at rugby players in the current USA 7's men's team. Be sure to watch the video to the very end, especially if you enjoy seeing men who bulldoze their way to the try line.
Paddy Wallace, the floated ball to Rob. Carney again, maybe look for...
Now, just in case you are relatively new in rugby, to tackle a player is to get hold of them and take them to the ground. This is usually done only to the opponent carrying the ball and should only be done in the field of play. Most people fear to be tackled, but for a rugby player, especially one who is good at scoring a try, it is a normal part of the game. Of course, this doesn't mean that it is an ordinary skill. Tackling is a specific skill that requires intense training to perfect, and timing is key. Otherwise, you can easily be avoided by your opponent and drift all the way to the edge of the pitch, or be counted so hard that you fall and lie flat on the ground, wondering why you didn't become an accountant instead. So, who are the hardest players to tackle on the current USA Rugby 7's men's team? Let's find out. Number 3. Ben Pinkelman.
Ben Pinkelman, another good defensive play. What a steal. Great tackle and steal that is different.
Born on the 13th of June 1994, the open side flanker was named Youth Rugby Player of the Year by USA Rugby in 2014. He also made his debut for the US 7's team at the 2016 Wellington 7's and was selected for the US Olympic men's rugby team at the 2016 Summer Olympics in Brazil. Hailing from Omaha, he is 6'4" and weighs 220 pounds. He attended high school in Cherry Creek High School, Greenwood Village, Colorado, and Colorado State University 16, Criminal Justice. Having started playing rugby at the age of 14 in high school, he continued through college at Colorado State University, where he was a 3-time All-American and even earned DIA College Player of the Week honors on 2 separate occasions. And as you can already imagine, he didn't achieve all of these for no reason. Ben is an agile player who is known for showing dust to his tacklers and leaving them on the ground. His light feet make it especially easy to literally fly past opponent players. But when it's hard to do this, he just takes them on, in a bull lock horns fashion. At full speed, Pinkelman can easily run over 2 to 3 opponents and has been rumored to scare many tacklers away, bringing many to trip over themselves even before he gets close to them. Number 2. Matai Leuta.
And away goes Matai Leuta.
Next up, we have Matai Leuta. If there is a player who runs on the philosophy of run at them to avoid being tackled and remove their advantage, it has to be Matai. And hey, it works for him. Born on the 20th of July 1990, he is proud to call Monterey his hometown. The 6'3" who attended Seaside High weighs 235 pounds and is a member of the USA Men's 7's Club. With 34 World Series in his career so far, the rugby world first ushered him onto the scene in 2015 when he attended a recruitment camp at the Olympic training site in Chula Vista. Before that, he played a few games with Cal State Monterey Bay while attending Monterey Peninsula College. He caught the attention of high-performance staffers and got himself into the developmental USA Men's Falcon squad and made his debut during the 2014-15 HSBC 7 Series at the Hong Kong 7's tournament. In 2016, Leuta missed the team for USA's Rio 2016 Olympic Summer Games due to an injury, but got named to the men's selects team, 15's, that played in the inaugural America's Pacific Challenge at the developmental level in October that same year. Nearly 1 month later, when the men's Eagles announced their roster for the November Test Series, Leuta was added to the mix and earned his first international cap against Romania. Leuta returned to 7's during the 2016-17 HSBC World 7 Series at the Dubai 7's tournament. Hey, are you enjoying this video so far and getting entertained? If yes, then please like this video and slam that red subscribe button if you have not already done so. Don't forget to press the bell icon so that you won't miss any of our new videos. And just in case you are new here, our channel Tryline is your home of all the amazing facts and developments in the world of rugby. Number 1. Danny Barrett.
Oh, they stop the bus! Danny Barrett! What a tackle! Wow!
And coming in at number 1 is none other than 6'2" Danny Barrett. Born on March 23, 1990, he hails from Pacific, California, and went to high school in Sacred Heart Cathedral Preparatory. Danny weighs 225 pounds and boasts a whopping 46 World Series in his career so far. He started playing rugby at 14 years old, following in the footsteps of his brothers. While in high school, his rugby skills came naturally and were fully displayed in college at the University of California, Berkeley, where he was also a collegiate All-American in both 7's and 15's. He joined the men's selects 15's for the America's Rugby Championship in 2013, which was at the developmental level at that time, and went on to make his debut in the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series at USA 7's 2014 in Las Vegas. Later in 2013, Barrett earned his first cap with the men's national team 15's against Scotland in Houston, and then went on to compete in the Rugby World Cup England 2015. Returning to 7's, the athlete was named in the 2016-17 World Series Dream Team and capped off a remarkable string of performances by being named to Team USA's roster for the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. There, he scored 20 points in the USA's 5 matches and continued to remain a consistent part of the 7's setup. In 2018, Barrett helped his Eagles 7 side win their first ever USA 7's gold medal on home soil, moving on to compete at Rugby World Cup 7's 2018 in his home region of Northern California. Pretty impressive profile, don't you agree? Now, when it comes to his playing techniques, Danny is one of those players you just want to see playing. Not only because he knows when to pass the ball or kick to avoid being tackled, but because he also knows exactly how to face an opponent by tackling them. His evasion techniques are so top-notch that any opponent thinks twice before going for him head-on. While carrying the ball, Danny can instinctively run at an angle, straight enough to get past the would-be attacker and yet sideways enough to stay out of reach and not to be tackled. Oh, and that's when he doesn't want to maul over a tackling player head-on. When he does, usually the player, or players when one isn't enough to bring him down, will be left contemplating why they chose to even play rugby in the first place. Definitely a man you do not want to tackle. That is all we have for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Did you agree with our list? Are there players who you think we left out? Or who deserved a different position other than the one we awarded them? Please let us know in the comments section below. And as always, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe so that you never miss out on any new ones. Until next time, stay safe.